Michelle Obama is setting the record straight and shutting down the growing rumors about trouble in her marriage to former President Barack Obama. Appearing on the podcast The Diary of a CEO with Steven Bartlett, the 61-year-old former First Lady addressed the speculation with clarity, humor, and grace, reminding the public that if anything were wrong in her relationship, people wouldn't have to guess. "He would know it," Michelle said, referencing her older brother and podcast co-host Craig Robinson. "And everybody would know it." She continued, "I'm not a martyr. I would be problem-solving in public. Like, let me tell you what he did." Her brother, joining the conversation, added jokingly, "If they were having a problem, I would be doing a podcast with him." Michelle emphasized that she and Barack, both 63, have been committed to their relationship for over 3 decades. Married since 1992 and raising 2 daughters, Malia, 26, and Sasha, 23, the Obamas have faced public scrutiny for years but have always presented a united and authentic front. "That's not who we are," Michelle explained. "And I know that about him. He knows that about me." The rumors gained traction earlier this year when Barack attended both President Jimmy Carter's funeral and Donald Trump's inauguration alone. Some speculated that Michelle had distanced herself from the political scene and possibly from her husband. At the time, Page Six claimed Michelle had checked out of Washington life altogether. But Michelle made it clear on the podcast that her absence was intentional and rooted in self-care and personal growth. "I feel like now I have permission to do what I want to do," she said, reflecting on how much of her life had been about duty and expectations. "As someone who has been box-checking her whole life, doing the right thing, trying to always be an example, always going high, I think now I've earned a little bit of, well, how do I feel?" She revealed that she now prioritizes her own well-being and peace of mind, explaining that attending Trump's swearing-in ceremony simply wasn't worth upending her life. "I had to ask myself, is this worth my peace and my children?" The answer was no. Michelle's candid remarks reflect not only the strength of her marriage but also her evolution as a woman who has spent years living in the public eye. Now she's focused on authenticity, mental peace, and choosing herself. Far from the drama, she and Barack remain partners, parents, and allies, weathering challenges as a team. And if things ever changed? Well, according to Michelle, we'd all know.